So after the women's singles, we turn our attention to men's singles, and it's an all-Chinese affair. The beaten finalist from last year, SHI Yuqi, up against the six-time former champion, LIN Dan. Well, I can tell you, as far as the quarterfinals were concerned, there was 4 Chinese players. SHI Yuqi beating the two-time former champion, Chen Long, on his way through to today's final.
This is the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships 2018 and the men's singles final. Please welcome the players. First up, the number 7 seed from China, SHI Yuqi.
SHI Yuqi, his second consecutive All England final in only his second appearance here at these All England Championships. That in itself is quite remarkable. Last year he lost in the final to Lee Chong-wei, having beaten his opponent today in last year's semi-final.
And let's hear it for his opponent, the number 6 seed from China, LIN Dan.
LIN Dan, the 6-time former champion, today appearing in a record 10th men's singles All England final. Won the title in 2004, 2006, 7, 9, 12 and 16. Was beaten in the final in 2005, 2008 and 2011. Today is the 5th time that LIN Dan is playing the All England final against a fellow countryman. This is the 4th meeting between the two, as you can see, and that might surprise a number of people. Of their previous 3 meetings, SHI Yuqi has the advantage, having won 2 of them, including the last time they played, which was in the quarter-final of the Hong Kong Open last November. 1 hour and 2 minutes for that 3-game victory in Hong Kong for SHI Yuqi. The other time, of course, that he beat LIN Dan was here in the semi-final stage a year ago. Well, what can we say about the legend, LIN Dan? 10th All England final. He's been in 7 World Championship finals, winning 5 gold medals, twice the Olympic champion. This is his 88th career final. He's looking for his 66th career title. An amazing athlete. And as you can see, at 34 years of age, he is remarkable, not just in his achievements so far, but in the fact that he is still producing the goods. Born in Longyan near Fuzhou, the capital of Fujian province, and he is a former world number 1. Coming into the All England Championships in his tournaments so far this year, he hadn't progressed past the quarter-final stage. The quarter-final here in Birmingham was the match that everybody wanted to see. It was the defending champion and 4-time winner, Lee Chong-wei. It was the 38th meeting and the 27th time that LIN Dan had beaten the Malaysian. In the semi-final yesterday was the first time that he was pushed the full distance against teammate Wang Yuxiang. 1 hour and 1 minute for that victory, 21-11 in the deciding game. So to his opponent, the number 7 seed, SHI Yuqi, turned 22 last month, born in Nantong, which is a city located on the Yangtze River in Jiangsu province. He has been as high as number 2. That was from 1 week from the 24th of August last year, but currently number 6 on the world ranking. He won the Indian Open earlier this year, and he has played against 3 Korean players, but more importantly, in his last 3 matches, he's played against 3 former world number 1s, Lee Hyun-il, Chen Long, Son Wan-ho, and today is playing against his 4th consecutive world number 1. This man, LIN Dan. Well, if SHI Yuqi were to win today's final, beating 4 consecutive former world #1s on the trot, that would be some remarkable achievement. Erik Kurt from Denmark is our umpire for this. Freek Cox of the Netherlands, our service judge. Only the second time that these two have met in a final. The first time was the Swiss Grand Prix Gold last year, and LIN Dan won on that occasion. And I think that might be significant, the fact that LIN Dan, Morten and I talked about it yesterday, when you come to the big occasions, LIN Dan produces.
China. And on my left, SHI Yuqi, China. SHI Yuqi to serve, double, play.
So the number 7 seed, SHI Yuqi, getting his men's singles final underway against LIN Dan. And Morten just going back on that point about this man being able to produce. Yeah, he's got a lot of fans all over the world on the big occasions. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, he's very good on the big occasions. We see how he's able to raise his game time after time. We expect, oh, maybe this time he's not as good as what he used to be, and every time he surprises us.
Yeah. Well, in the January tournaments on the World Tour, LIN Dan was the number 5 seed in both Malaysia and Indonesia, and he lost in the very first round. Not only did he lose in the first round, but he lost to a player that had either come through the qualifying or been promoted from the qualifying due to a withdrawal in the main draw.
But the word is that he's producing when it matters.
Yep.
Service over to all. Service over, 3-2.
Once again, we see the nice touch at the net from LIN Dan. He's really able to play very tight net shots, spinning net shots, and thereby putting a lot of pressure on the opponents.
Thank you.
Well, we've had quite a few All-England men's singles finals involving 2 Chinese players, but the last time that happened, not involving LIN Dan, you have to go back 21 years when Dong Jiong beat Sun Jun in the final.
Good attacking stuff here from SHI Yuqi. Twice already scoring on that straight smash down the line.
Bit of a nervy start at
service over, 4-3.
This final. Neither player has really settled yet. Well worked rally by SHI Yuqi.
Good power smashing again, once again down the line from Yuqi. I know we very often talk about LIN Dan's defense, and we talk about his net play, we talk about his attacking skills and all that. But there's one thing that hardly ever talk about. One of the secrets, as I usually say, behind having a strong defense is that you are playing a good lift. If the lift is too short, then you're in trouble on your defense. But when you look at how well LIN Dan is lifting away from the net with such precision and length, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's not something that often is talked about. But, you know, the matches we've seen him play so far against Lee Chong-wei and yesterday against his compatriot, the way that he lifts away from that net and hit almost plumb on the line every single time is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a super rally. First great points for SHI Yuqi. SHI Yuqi, and I mentioned that he had won the Indian Open earlier this year, beat CHN in the final there. So if SHI Yuqi were to win this final, he'd be the first player to win 2 World Tour men's singles titles. If LIN Dan wins, then of course it's 7 different players who have won the 7 World Tour titles so far this year. Nice. Yeah. Almost like a double action to play that net shot.
Yeah, this shot is really nice. Look at that. Setting it up nicely. And once again, really penetrating smash down the line. I think it's interesting, and you have to help me out here, Gio, because I think, wasn't it at the end of last year where there was some doubt, I think, in the Chinese camp, if you can say that, whether SHI Yuqi was, you know, the next one, the one that they should really try to push for all the tournaments and really be banking on him, and they were doubtful about it. Am I right on that?
I hadn't heard that, I have to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But I first saw SHI Yuqi at the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing. And I first noticed him because he was one of the 8 young athletes chosen to march into the arena, the opening ceremony, carrying the Olympic flag, and then he went on to win the gold medal in the men's singles. So that's when I first saw him play, and I thought he was a huge talent.
It's just that his performance, I think, last year was not so strong, let's say, June, July, August, September, October, and so on, and somehow there were some doubts whether he was actually able to maybe be the one to take over from the likes of Chen Long, Lin Dan, and so forth.
Missed it. In my opinion, there's no question he's the best of the younger players coming up. SHI Yuqi, Xiao Bin, the man in the semi-final, Wang Yuxiang.
Am I right when I think that when he won the tournament in India, it was not with such ease. He really had to fight very, very hard for winning it. I think he was in trouble on the way on a few occasions, if I'm not mistaken.
But isn't that more of his style, that he has to work really hard within the rallies?
Yes, he is. He's more a worker, and technically he's obviously good, but he's not sublime, if you can say that. He's got to work harder for his points.
So back level, 9-all. Threaded it down the line.
Service over. 10-9.
And it's SHI Yuqi who goes to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage. Now, they won't have any coaches involved here. It's both players from the same nation, and the coaching staff just leave it to the players to sort themselves out. Won the French Super Series in 2016, this man. His only Super Series title.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
This man, in contrast, 32 Super Series tournament finals, 21 titles. Well, they'll be happy, whatever the outcome.
11-9. Play. Service over. 10-11.
It's a very good rally, good pace.
Oh, unbelievable.
There's a fair bit of running to do on that one.
incredible drop shots, incredible net shots in reply. He's doing more of the running, isn't he, SHI Yuqi?
Yeah, he was running a lot on the diagonal, and especially the last one where he made the mistake as well. He had to cover the full length, and obviously he was a little bit late, and that's why he made that mistake. He was forced into error.
11 all. Play.
Good attack and clear. One more there. Beautiful play. Really well constructed rally by SHI Yuqi.
Yeah, he creates a magnificent angle there.
And you have the great man on his knees.
12-11.
Perfection on the smash. Straight down the line.
12 all.
Chen Yu, one of the singles coaches, just watching with interest. Actually lost to LIN Dan in the 2007 final. Well left.
Yeah.
Service over. 13-12.
Yeah, coaches, players. I noticed the Danish coach up there, Yonex. He's looking at his mobile phone. He's been a busy man this week. He's Yonex. He's going to be busy this afternoon with our fourth final of the day. Approval.
Nobody else to do it.
Oh, well left. Well, there's a challenge here.
LIN Dan challenges called out.
I think he's going to lose that challenge. I think it's out. It looks out from up here.
You've been spot on this week with your...
I made my mistakes, I can assure you. Well, that's another mistake.
Yeah.
From me, anyway.
That's a great challenge.
Yes, it is.
Correction in. Service over.
Good call by LIN Dan.
13-14. Service over. 15-13.
Oh, that's a great smash in towards the left hip of the left-hander.
16-13.
Red. Intercepting well on that forehand.
14-16.
The idea was good enough, I think, from SHI Yuqi, but somehow the execution was not really there.
Terrific.
He's having that big, powerful smash down the line, and obviously his opponent was covering that one. Good cover there. But look at this. Look at this. He's got to cover down the line, and then that cross court is coming.
Yeah. 15-16.
That's right into the corner. That's
Service over.
nigh on perfect.
17-15.
Played with the skies too. Yeah, that was plumb on the line. Oh, magnificent. Making LIN Dan move the full diagonal of the court. Deep into his backhand corner, then forehand net. That's a lovely net shot, isn't it?
It is. He knew that the smash down the line couldn't come. LIN Dan was too much under pressure. So chances was great for that reverse drop shot, and it came, and he was there very early on it.
I'm surprised he hasn't challenged that.
And now it's too late.
Yeah.
16-18.
Oh no, it was out. Good call, line judge. Definitely out. Points away from this opening game for SHI Yuqi.
Service over. 19-16.
interesting to me, though, Morten, the fact that he was willing to challenge LIN Dan at the front there.
Yes, and he did that well.
17-19.
I know that SHI Yuqi was in the final last year, but he's still a very young player and not that much experience, and I think he's doing remarkably well here in this final, keeping his cool, calm. He's playing his shots. He's doing everything he can. You can't really see whether this is another match in another tournament or it's actually the All England final. I think he's not fazed by it.
Yeah, good temperament. He's a very nice young man. Speaks good English.
Does he?
Yeah.
So should he win, he would do the interview in English?
I don't know if he'd have confidence to do that, but I've certainly had a couple of very interesting chats to him.
Okay.
(18-19). This is crucial. Well, that's the second time he's played that acute angle across court. And a second time it's been an outright winner. Look at this. Wonderful. And what a way to bring up game point opportunities. 2 game point opportunities.
Quick time. Game point 18.
What's gone wrong? First game point opportunity has been squandered. (19-20).
It's time to go for the big attack. If you were SHI. That's it.
Yeah, indeed he does. And he closes out the opening game 21-19. A little over 28 minutes for that opening game.
21-19.
Yeah, he's played the cross-angled shots or the cross matches particularly well. And look at that reaction. Absolute delight in taking the opening game. 21-19. Okay, Morten, I told you yesterday I was going to give you a little quiz. So my men's singles question is the last player to reach 2 consecutive All England finals without ever winning the title.
Oh.
So, in other words, Lee Chong-wei lost 2 consecutive All England finals, but he had already won the title prior to losing those 2.
So he's out of the equation.
He's out of the equation.
Yes.
But I don't think on the first game performance that we're going to need to talk about that, because SHI Yuqi is looking very good.
Yeah,
indeed.
he's also out of the equation. It's before this.
Yeah.
So repeat, please. The first one, or
the last player to reach 2
finals,
All England men's singles finals without ever winning the title, 2 consecutive. And I'll give you a huge clue: he was a great player, but never won the All England.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
I'm going to have to tell you, aren't I? Taufik Hidayat in 1999 lost to Peter Gader, in 2000 lost to Shah Shwanzhe.
Has he only been in 2 finals here?
Yeah.
Such a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Peter, but I knew that he won in '99 because he's lost a few finals here as well.
Yeah, but not consecutive finals.
No, perhaps not.
Yeah. Well, all credit to SHI Yuqi. Your point about how he was staying calm, wasn't fazed by it.
Nope, he's playing his game.
Yeah. And we know that his game can beat LIN Dan. He's done it twice before.
He's scrambling, as we say, almost picking it up from the floor. Still making a very, very nice shot here.
That's gone long.
Service over. 1-2.
SHI Yuqi taking a new racket. Did he actually break the string there, or do you think he was just not happy with that previous racket?
I think he just needed a change.
Yeah.
But you really fooled me with that question. I've been working on the Japanese women's singles. And here you came up with another one.
Yeah. Got some more yet, some more quiz questions.
I'm really in trouble today.
That's a good smash once again from SHI Yuqi.
3-1.
Having worked the opening and missed with the attempted winner.
And he got out of trouble on that backhand cross court. This one here, that's a very nice shot.
2-3.
He's disappointed with that. Service fault called. Too high.
Service over.
3 cocks from the Netherlands, the service judge. That's his second service fault. Is that his second service fault? No, it's his first.
It's his first, but he had one.
He had a service error.
Yes, but he had a fault, I think, the other day as well.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yes, because he looked as if to say, faulting me?
Yeah.
Well, actually, that little bit of frustration and perhaps even anger at being faulted on his serve may just be what's needed from LIN Dan's perspective to ignite him into a little more action.
Yes, I thought the same when I saw this attacking smash here.
There's definitely been more urgency in the last 2 rallies from LIN Dan.
4-4. Court. Service over. 5-4.
I wonder if he's overplaying it as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a little bit of desperation. He hasn't scored that many points lately in his attack, and maybe he's forcing it a little bit too much. So I don't know what's playing on his mind. But, you know, he's got the first game under the belt, and he's 5-all here in the second. No need to panic at all. This time more patiently waiting for his opportunity. Even though it was a good power smash, I don't think he went 100% on it. He wanted to make sure that he was in balance and able to maybe even recover that cross-court block shot that would come from LIN Dan, or possibly come.
Between the two players, LIN Dan never moved to the back of the court. It was all mid-court area and forward, whereas SHI Yuqi was pushed to the back, brought forward, pushed to the back again.
All over the place.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that SHI Yuqi have to, you know, use the baseline as well, not only playing downward shots and to the front of the court and net shots and so on. He must make use of the full court. He must push LIN Dan to the baseline as well. He have to move him around. Otherwise, he's just standing there really controlling everything.
A super shot. One of his trademark shots, LIN Dan.
Sort of hiding it behind the back somewhere. You know, he's actually not even behind the shot when he's playing it, but somehow he's able to play this really, really nice cross-court shot. Seen it so many times before.
Seven all.
I just sense we're going through a very important phase of the match right now.
8-7.
First time LIN Dan's been in the lead in this second game. Too many errors flowing from the racket of SHI Yuqi at the moment.
9-7.
Like you're saying, it's not how you started, it's how you finish that counts. And as you say, going into this crucial phase in the second game here, I think you're right on that. If LIN Dan is making this gap, let's say 3-4 points, then it will be tough to come back. For SHI Yuqi.
8-9.
But luckily for SHI Yuqi, this one is out. And he's only down by 1 point.
Service over.
All of a sudden, Shi Yuqi looks a little bit jaded to me, a little bit tired.
Yeah, he's making a few more, I would say, unforced errors. He's pushed a bit in pace, but normally he should be able to make shots like that without making mistakes.
Service over. 9-10.
Backhand drop invited the kill from LIN Dan. And the six-time former champion goes to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage here in the second game. Player in World Championship history to win 5 gold medals in one particular discipline, LIN Dan.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play.
Missed it.
Service over. 10, 11.
I like the way he's looking at the lines judge, but you know, if he was not happy with it, he could just call a challenge.
Yeah.
But it was out.
Yeah, it was definitely out.
Four.
Now,
11,
smash.
all.
But he broke the strings of his racket with that. I think there was perhaps an indication there from Shi Yuqi that he wanted a coach to come on court and collect some of those rackets with broken strings, and surely he would have had enough rackets strung up prior to today's final.
And he would not be allowed to have a coach coming on court to do that. He's got to instruct the referee to do it. To go and
you're
pick
quite
them
right.
up.
Yeah, quite right.
Yeah. Eleven all.
Oh, that's nice. Very, very nice. That's a couple of times, actually, Shi Yuqi has looked as if he's going to lift and then blocked back to
It's
the net.
definitely one of his favourite shots in that particular situation there. He is making that disguise on his shots, and it's very well executed. Really good. Then you have to run.
Outmaneuvered by LIN Dan. But Shi Yuqi perhaps playing himself into trouble with his cross-court shot. LIN Dan able to just play this one.
Yeah, not only playing cross-court, also out of balance, and it's not making it any better. But all credit to the effort here, trying to get it back.
Yeah. 12 all.
The magnificent trophy. There you can see Lin Dan, Lee Chong-wei, Chen Long. Where's your name, Morton? It's on there 4 times.
It is. 82, 84, 86, 87.
Just
So,
long.
what we saw was just going back to, what, 92, 93, I think.
13-12.
Yeah,
I used to have it in my living room.
You had the actual trophy.
I had the actual trophy for 1 year standing in my living room.
There you are, there's your name. There we can see.
So, but they are not allowed to do that anymore. It's
No.
too precious, so it's actually staying here in England.
It's like the Wimbledon trophies, isn't it?
But I actually had it twice standing in my living room for 1 year. And then they changed the rule.
That's a lovely smash again. He has played that straight smash particularly well. Liang Sui King, Prakash, Zhao Jinhua.
Yuan.
I'm not going to mention Ib Fredrickson, that'll upset you.
That will
Yang
upset
Yang.
me a bit, yes.
Adi Wiranata, my goodness, a list of greats. Absolutely brilliant. He was under so much pressure. He had to really scramble. A net shot back, SHI Yuqi.
14.
Look at this final smash. He has smashed particularly well today.
Service over. 14 all.
Well, he did awfully well to get the first one back.
But under a lot of pressure. This is a tough one to get to. So we're slowly edging towards the end of this game. And let's hope not at the end of this match, because I would like to see another game.
Yes, I think most of the fans would too. It's gone well long.
Service over. 15 all.
That's a good lift from there. That's gone long.
Service over. 16-15.
Fantastic block. Brilliant from Lin Dan.
17-15.
Didn't just get it back, he got it back with interest.
Yeah, very tight.
The smash deflected by hitting the top of the tape. Made it very awkward for SHI Yuqi. And all of a sudden, LIN Dan opening up a three-point cushion. What's happened to SHI Yuqi here?
There's something with his foot, his shoes. I don't know, he's asking for the doctor.
Oh, there's blood on his knee as well.
No, he's just want to tie the shoe, I think.
So Deputy Referee Julie Carroll comes onto court with Dr. Ashwin Patel. 34th consecutive year the doctor has volunteered here. Oh yeah, that was a big scrape on the knee, wasn't it? So much diving nowadays in men's and women's singles, well, in all disciplines really. Tournament doctors get busy because of the rules of international sport, and blood injuries must get treated straight away.
Yeah, one should think that they had, you know, developed hard skin on their knees by now.
A bit of tape to go around the knee there as well, just to keep that plaster on. Dr. Patel looked after you, Morton. He looked after me all those years ago, didn't he?
He did.
He's done a wonderful service.
He's an institution.
Yeah.
And always in such a good mood.
Yeah, he's a lovely man.
Can you ask him if it's his foot as well? Because he originally called for his foot. You doing your foot?
I think he just wanted to tie a shoelace.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay.
You can play. All right.
Yeah. Running repairs complete.
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
But this three-point cushion for LIN Dan, and just 3 points away from taking the second game.
Yeah, and in a way, of course, it's unfortunate that we have this blood injury, but it came at a very nice time, I think, for SHI Yuqi, because LIN Dan was on a run there. He was really becoming quite aggressive, scoring points. So I think it was a good way to break up the rhythm of LIN Dan.
Good rally from SHI Yuqi, but I'm convinced LIN Dan took one on his forehand side that was going wide. This one here, that's going out.
16-18.
Yeah. Chances are. But sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. Sometimes, you know, you say, oh, better take it. Can't take the chance of, you know, it being in.
Points away now from this second game.
19-16.
Missed it. Game point opportunities for the 6-time former champion, to level this final at 1 game apiece. Missed it. It's 1 game all. 21-16, the response from LIN Dan after losing the opening game. So we will indeed get our wish, Morten. We will be treated to a 3rd and deciding game. Can't help but wonder, Morten, whether playing 4 former world #1s in 4 consecutive days is just going to be 1 match too many for this man.
Yeah, you can say that. We will see what happens here in the beginning of the 3rd game, but as I said earlier, I think he's holding up really nicely.
20 seconds.
It's been a good final. He's here, he's not phased by it, he's playing his best. Playing a lot of winners against LIN Dan. Not a lot of people can do that. So I think he's done well. Let's see how it all starts here in the 3rd game.
Final game, double. Play.
Started well to this deciding game.
1 done.
There's no doubt that SHI Yuqi is using more energy in his game, in his approach. Everything he does, he has to work harder than LIN Dan. But I'm sure he's fit enough to outweigh that situation.
Was that long or was that wide?
I think it was wide.
Yeah, I think you're right. Great defense.
Yeah.
Well left. Oh, challenge here.
LIN Dan challenges called out.
Yuqi hasn't made a challenge or match so far. Yeah, it's clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 4-1. Play.
Nice block.
That's in.
Yeah, absolutely terrific. Outmanoeuvred LIN Dan, and that's not easy to do.
Now that cross-court block there really did the trick.
Oh, lucky net cord for SHI Yuqi.
Nothing you can do about that. Yeah, that was a lucky one. Straight away apologizes.
Wow. I had not expected this, Morten, after that second game.
No, but this just shows that how mentally strong that SHI Yuqi is. You know, as I say, you cannot believe that he's standing here in an All England final. I know he did it last year as well, but he seems so composed, easygoing, quite comfortable. I know he lost that second game, but you know, he's feeling okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great start to the deciding game for SHI Yuqi.
8-1.
Last time they played against each other in the quarterfinal of last year's Hong Kong Open, and after SHI Yuqi won the match, LIN Dan was so livid with himself he refused to talk to the media and went off back to his hotel room. That's out as well. 10-1.
10-1.
Seven straight points. No, that's wide.
Service over. 2-10.
This is extraordinary. The great man is 9 points adrift as they change ends in the deciding game. And that's due to the wonderful play of this youngster, SHI Yuqi.
So if I was SHI Yuqi now, it's all about getting that good start after the interval. The next 4 points, winning 3-1, which will give a 14-3. I think that will secure the match.
So focus just on the next 4 points initially.
Totally focusing on let's say the first 4 shots and say, okay, I have to win them, and if I can win them by 3-1, I can more or less breeze home, I think.
Yeah.
11-2, play.
Now that's very, very well taken. Going wide. Yeah. Well wide.
Service over. 12-3. Service over.
He's started to miss on that cross-court acute angle, hasn't he?
Yes.
4-12.
Seems to be a make or break shot for him. Either it's a winner or it's going out.
Costly. So as far as the first 4 points are concerned, it's 2-all.
2-all.
First 4 points after the change of ends, of course.
Which is obviously not bad. You're still adding on, accumulating to your points.
It's a dire situation as far as LIN Dan is concerned. He's missed it again. Same shot.
Service over. 5-14.
So well in the opening game.
Service over.
Yeah. Good fortune for SHI Yuqi.
Thank you.
Somehow I still feel that it's important that, you know, he keeps scoring the points, because if LIN Dan can get, you know, that idea, okay, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yes, that's sweet.
6-15.
Tremendous block once again from LIN Dan off his opponent's smash.
Over.
8-15. 16-8.
Yeah, he's an athletic player, isn't he? He likes to leap up and take those shots as early as possible, and that creates the angle.
Good pace this rally. And then is pushing the pace a lot. Almost standing there waiting for it.
Yeah. And SHI Yuqi's legs are not scampering as quickly as they did earlier on in the match.
LIN Dan, the shuttle is okay. Play. 9-16.
A good lift from SHI Yuqi, because I felt he was in trouble until that lift cross-court.
I agree, he was really in trouble. He had to get it very low. Look here. But managed to play with proper length and proper height. Forcing an error here from LIN Dan.
17-9.
Take that. Two points away from the title. Well, another superb smash, and with it becomes match points, championship points for SHI Yuqi. And he's done it. The delight for the 22-year-old SHI Yuqi. Victory over LIN Dan, who was appearing in his 10th All-England final. The youngster has beaten the 6-time former champion, and he's done it in style. 21-9 in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 14 minutes. 21-19, 16-21, 21-9 in the deciding game. Well, once he'd got that really good start to this deciding game, it was a question of hanging on, and the last 3 or 4 points, his smashing was absolutely superb. Well, second appearance at the All England, second final, and he leaves this year as champion.
Let's get a word with the Yonex All England men's singles champion, SHI Yuqi of China. Congratulations on your victory, going one better than last year when you lost in the final. How much did you learn from that experience?
首先祝贺SHI Yuqi，相对于去年来说又是一个进步。去年的比赛有没有收获什么样的经验，然后帮助你今天取胜？
这个我都没准备。去年我跟李宗伟打的时候还是打得比较慢吧，我觉得没有把我作为年轻人这种冲劲打出来吧。今天我觉得我做得不错。
I think last year, for me, it was a bit slow and I didn't show the momentum as a young player. I think today my performance is really good.
I think we'd all agree with that, and you obviously enjoy playing LIN Dan. You've got a great record against one of the legends of the game. He's a fantastic opponent, isn't he?
对阵林丹，取得的成绩还很好。对于林丹这样一个在羽毛球界一个伟大的运动员，对他有没有什么评价？有没有什么想说的？
确实他是一个很伟大的运动员。然后我觉得不管我今天赢了输了，都是很多有值得我学习的地方吧。
I think Lin Dan is a great player. Regardless if I win or lose today, there are so many things that I can learn from him.
And finally, SHI Yuqi, speak to the growing army of SHI Yuqi fans. Your message to them.
对于现场的所有的SHI Yuqi的粉丝们，有没有什么想说的？
谢谢大家从开始到最后一直都支持我吧，谢谢。
Thank you for supporting me all the time. Thank you.
Let's hear it for the men's singles champion, SHI Yuqi.
So SHI Yuqi, the first player, men's singles player that is, under the new World Tour, to win 2 titles in the same calendar year. Well, he really was superb throughout. I thought in the second game he just ran out of steam a little bit, but the way he started the decider, racing to that 11-2 lead, was absolutely superb. But I think overall, Morten, it was his attacking play that I was so impressed with.
Yes, the attack, especially these smashes, long lines, they were really penetrating well. His pace was good. As we pointed out, it was very important to get a good start in that third game to show that he was still in it, not to give Lin Dan that hope, oh, I can run away with it. And that start in that third game really made the difference.
Yeah, it certainly did. Well, he's a great athlete, and one can't help but wonder, with Lin Dan at the age of 34, how many more times we will be graced with his presence and his brilliance here at the All England Championships. A new generation of players like SHI Yuqi now coming to the fore. The moment of victory, the celebrations can begin for SHI Yuqi, and the prize presentation for both the men's singles finalists coming up right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the 2018 Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships men's singles. Please welcome our presentation party, presenting the winner's trophy, the chairman of Badminton England, Derek Batchelor, presenting the winner's medal and match-winning shuttle, the president of the Yonex Company Limited, Masaki Hayashida, and presenting the runners-up medal, President of Badminton England, Diana Troke. The 2018 men's singles runner-up from China, LIN Dan.
Today appearing in his 10th All England men's singles final. And for a 4th time, he has to settle for second best. But what a record, what an athlete. And there is no doubt he is one of the greats.
The 2018 Yonex All England Open Badminton Championship men's singles winner from China, SHI Yuqi!
The champion, SHI Yuqi. He made his maiden visit to the All England Championships a year ago. He reached the final where he lost to Lee Chong Wei. A year on here in Birmingham in 2018, he leaves as champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Yonex All England men's singles champion, SHI Yuqi!
a deserved champion, SHI Yuqi. And at the age of 22, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of this very talented young man.
To our finalists, what a show, what a men's singles final. Final photo opportunity for LIN Dan and our new champion, SHI Yuqi. And please celebrate with our athletes on their lap of honor.
So LIN Dan starts his lap of honor. Now SHI Yuqi, the champion, sits on the podium with his trophy. The traditional kissing the trophy. Yeah. This is a day he will remember for a long, long time. So he starts his lap of honor. He has beaten 4 former world #1s back-to-back across 4 days, the last 4 days of competition. And that means he thoroughly deserves to leave as the champion. So, autographs to sign, selfies to take, and that's the pleasure of being a champion here at the All England Championships.